Hello, it's Asher. Welcome to the internet. There's kind of been an obsession with this new, I don't know, genre of art or media called lost media. And what I want to talk about today is a very, even a sub-genre, more niche collection where we actually have the media, but the attribution, who made the media, is a mystery. For the intro, there's this great company called Mississippi Records. They're a label and a brick and mortar store that I think is in Portland. I think it was named after Mississippi Street or Boulevard. And they have this mixtape series where they release just tapes. They're usually really cheap. They're very good at finding things. This is not what the one, I don't have the one that the song is taken from. That's called Who Has Seen the Wind. They're just mixtapes. So there usually are songs that you are familiar with and songs that you aren't. Sometimes they're as a label, they do have a knack for finding very obscure musicians. But this is on the first song on Who Can See the Wind, I think is what it's called. And it's called the Banjo Intro. And it's just a short little thing, so I'm going to just use it as the intro titles. It is a cover of Cat Stevens' If You Want to Sing Out, Sing Out. So, welcome to the video. Credits and titles right here. All right, so let's start with a Beatles song. So this is a Beatles bootleg. It's called 20 by 4. It's a hodgepodge of songs of outtakes from the Beatles, but also outtakes from the Beatles during their solo career. So it really just goes across the board, and it's not a very, I think people don't really like the bootleg that much. But one of the most interesting things, and the only reason I bought this for like $40, is that the second song is called Peace of Mind. And what it says is it's an unreleased track from Sgt. Pepper recording sessions 1967. So now I'm going to read the Wikipedia printout part of it, excerpts. Peace of Mind, The Candle Burns, is the title given to a song of unknown origin that has been attributed as a 1967 recording by the Beatles. It is not by the Beatles. You can tell if you listen to it. The song has the sound quality of a home-produced demo and was supposedly recovered, this is great, from a rubbish container, or a trash can if you're from America, a rubbish container at Apple Corp's headquarters in 1970. Little to no information is known about the song. So evidence for the Beatles' connection includes the song vocals, instrumentation, lyrical content, and recording techniques. The two most prominent singers' voices are credibly close to George's and John's. In addition to the Dear Prudence guitar style, a sitar is heard towards the end of the song, a favorite instrument of Harrison. Lyrically, the song is reminiscent of other Lennon output from that era, such as Tomorrow Never Knows and She Said, She Said. The song utilizes recording techniques that were also used in the Beatles' studio work. The song begins with humming and an arrangement of vocable singing, which are overdubbed in reverse. Just before the end of the second verse, Vera speed is used to increase the pitch and tempo. So yeah, there's a lot of evidence that people really romantically want it to be this lost Beatles song. It was found in the trash. I mean, a lot of these stories are pretty romantic. Many experts on unreleased Beatles recordings, though, are unconvinced. A guy named Richie Unterberger says, unless some surprising proof is unearthed, it must be assumed that Peace of Mind is not the Beatles. John Wynne, author of several books documenting Beatles recordings, was asked his opinion about the song and was quoted as replying, The only surprising thing about this is that so many people still believe it might have a Beatles connection, despite the fact that no evidence of such a title has turned up in the EMI tape log, the Lennon Home Archive, the 80 hours of Get Back sessions, copyright records, any written documentation, or any interview. I would bet my entire collection that it is not the Beatles. So there's a couple theories other than the Beatles. One theory suggests that rather than being found in the Apple trash, the song was actually recorded from an outtake from the group Trash, who recorded for Apple Records. Finally, since Apple was flooded with demo tapes, so Apple Records was started by the Beatles, at least in part, and they had musicians like Grapefruit and things that were really like, watered down Beatles knockoffs. Finally, since Apple was flooded with demo tapes after a 1968 ad campaign, it could be just what would be expected in the trash at Apple Records. A rejected demo from one of countless hopeful bands whose members abandoned their musical aspirations long before the track became public. Now, regardless of who did it and if it is the Beatles or not, it's a pretty cool little relic, so let's listen to it.
Turns my smile, I nod a brief hello, while you are building molecules with your garden hoe. Why can't this last forever? These things rest inside. One feels it almost instantly, unless the novice died. It's over, it's done. Babe, I need it again. Just please, 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 oh, don't keep me from begin. I need to hear the colors red and blue and the whispered word. To fly all day and sing a tune and not hear what I heard. To see you all around me and to take you by the hand. And lead you to a brand new world that lately has been banned. We'll build things never built before, we'll do things never done. And just before it's over, it's really just begun.
All right, now we're getting on to the one that you probably might know about. It's been called the most mysterious song on the internet. So this one's a doozy. This is again from the Wikipedia. The most mysterious song on the internet is the nickname given to a cassette recording of an unidentified song most likely composed in the 1980s. Since 2019, this song has been the subject of a viral internet phenomenon, with many users of sites such as Reddit or Discord involved in a collaborative effort to search for the song's origins. and artist. So a teenager and DJ named Darius S. recorded the song from a radio program on the North German public radio station NDR. To get clean recordings of songs, Darius purposefully removed dialogue from radio hosts, which is likely why the exact airplay date and the title are unknown. Searchers generally agree that the singer has some sort of European accent, but the specific type is unclear. There has been some speculation that the song was recorded in 1984, since most of the other songs on the cassette tape were released around that time. Anyways, let's listen to it. It's a pretty good, catchy song. They don't know the title. Some people think it is Like the Wind, Blind the Wind, Check It In, Check It Out, or Take It In, Take It Out. But it's most popularly known as the most mysterious song on the internet. This one you guys might think is a little cheap. This is a CD that was handed to me by a dude named Adam, who runs a record store close to me, and he refuses to tell me anything about this, who the band is, what any of the tracks are. It's just a CD. I don't think it even... Oh, it does have something on the disc. Okay. Anyway, so I don't know anything about this album. I don't know who did it, don't know when it was recorded. But there's a couple interesting things about it. They often sing in French. There's references to Juliet, but I don't think that there's any references to Romeo. So maybe it has nothing to do with Romeo and Juliet. There's often children singing or a children's chorus. And it's very poppy, folky, and yet kind of creepy. So I picked 2 songs, so we'll listen to them.
quelquefois, baby, I love you. I love you in the summer, I love you in the fall, I love you in the spring, most of all, I love you. Every morning when I get out of bed, just to say hello. In the evening when you're lying in bed, today could be better. Jean's got the dread, knows anyone can die. With flowers in the ceiling, she dare you to try. Every morning when I get out of bed, just to say hello. In the evening when you're lying in bed, tomorrow might be fine. I know that it's true. Very neat to She's got the jack, so knows anyone can die for. With flowers in the ceiling, she did. Most of all, I love you. Every morning when I get out of bed, just to say hello. In the evening when you're lying in bed, there's no return.
Okay, now we're going up back to Mississippi Records with the record they put out. This is an entire album full of unknown musicians because it's street musicians of Yogyakarta. So I just picked the first song from here to put on there. When you're going around in a foreign country, this was in sometime between, I think, 76 and 78 that it was recorded. So obviously it would be nearly impossible to find out actually who these people are. You can see a bunch of pictures of them. But it is a really cool album. But we're going to listen to the first song. I can't remember what it's called, so I'll just put a little title thing.
Hãy chiều đó, aku tak mau. Hãy peluk dah, aku tak mau. Pacaran sudah lama, mau dicium, tidak mau. Hãy chiều đó, aku tak mau. Hãy peluk dah,
pretty cool. Now we're gonna talk about a song that I recorded. It's definitely called "Hold My Hand." I didn't perform it; I just recorded it with my phone. So the story is, in 2015, I live in a town called Manitou Springs, and it was one of those nights. This is about 10 years ago. So I was about still in my middle 20s. And it was one of those nights where I went out and got invited back to a really pretty girl's house, but like with some other people. But I was a little, if I hadn't have been invited to this girl's house, I would have gone home, because I was getting to the point of like, I'm a little too drunk to be in public. If you drink, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. But there's a lot of shops in Manitou that have residences above them. So we were above this fudge shop, and we actually, we were drinking a little bit, and I can't remember how many people were there. I don't even remember really recording the song, but I found it in my email, and with the dates of when I sent it, I kind of attached it to this event. But what she had, there was a roof that went, that continued beyond her apartment, and you could climb out of the window onto the roof. So we were hanging out, it's like a porch, but it was a roof. And so we're hanging out there, and it's storming a little bit, thundering and stuff like that. And one of the girls there pulls out a guitar and starts fiddling around with it, and then starts performing the song. And luckily, I was at least sober enough to know that this is something I should capture. So I didn't film a video of it, but I just set it down on the table where I was sitting at. And it's really dark out, so no one really knew that I was doing this. And I just hit record, like voice memo, record. And so it's storming. It's this love song. We're sitting over the creek, on a roof over the creek, and literally surrounded by Lover's Lane. And she sings this 13-minute rendition of some song that I assume that she had written. And I reached out to one of the girls, is Christina, and I forget the other girl's name. And I've asked a bunch of people in town, and we just cannot figure out who it is. Yeah. And, that kind of brings me to the point of, will these songs lose value when we figure out who they're by? If for some of these, we're not really trying to, but a lot of them we are. And, but I think specifically this song, "Hold My Hand," I hope we ever find out who's singing, because it makes it kind of more romantic, and sometimes it's good to have unsolved mysteries, as frustrating as some people find them. I think it's kind of the beauty of existing on this planet, is that some things can't be answered. So let's give it a listen.
cherish this moment. I will too. Cherish this moment, and I will too. Hold my hand, and I'll never forget your face. Hold my hand, not a trace of pain left. Oh, hold my hand. Not a trace of the darkness is left. Well, hold my hand, please. Well, hold my heart in the palm of your hand. Let me touch yours, please understand. Hold my hand, and all the fear will melt away. Let me squeeze your hand. Hold my hand, and all the fear will melt away, and you'll understand who I am and where I'm coming from. Well, hold my hand, please, dear. Hold my hand, hold me near. Hold me now, it'll all be fine. Just don't forget all the sounds in your mind. Just don't forget all the sounds in your mind. Just don't forget you got all the time in the world. So hold my hand, and all the fear will melt away. Hold my hand, it'll all be alright. Hold my hand, and it will melt away. Remember when you were a child. Remember when you were a child. 'Cause that's where you're heading back to. So hold my hand, and all the fear will melt away, and understand. Hold my hand, and all the fear Sitting here missing your face, but I don't dare rest. No, I don't dare rest. I'm sitting here missing your face, but I don't dare rest. I don't dare rest. I have learned so much from you through all the boredom and the pain, and I know your family, and I know the game. Hold my hand, and all the fear will melt away, and you'll understand who I am and where I'm coming from. Hold my hand, and all the fear will melt away, and you'll understand who I am and where I'm coming from. I can sit out here forever underneath the silver stars. I could die out here, I would die happy, and I could sit here forever. And all the pain I felt, it was only because I'd yet to have melted or knelt at the knees of God. I'm trying to get there now. I will never know how, even if I'm there right now. Don't know how. So hold my hand, and all the fear will melt away, and you'll understand who I am and where I'm coming from. So hold my hand, and all the fear will melt away, and you'll understand who I am and where I'm coming from. Hold my hand, and all the fear will melt away, and you'll understand who I am and where I'm coming
Well, hopefully you enjoyed learning about these mystery songs, and I am not trying to really discover who any of them are. I think it's kind of cooler that they're mysterious, and I feel like the songs are catchy and good, but they're not really. Would we really care about them if we knew who it was? Is the question, I guess. So, anyways, long live the mystery, and I hope you enjoyed it and found some new cool music, and I'll see you soon. Much love from Blashko. Patreon bonus. I'm playing around with doing a Patreon. What I think I'm going to do is put bonus clips for Patreon, but because to incentivize people to actually, go to my Patreon and subscribe, I'm going to just show you the type of things I'm going to do. So I'm going to do 2 more songs that are very similar to the most mysterious song on the internet. in that there has been a huge collective effort to try and uncover who the singer is. The reason they're not in this main body of the video is that they are not full songs, they are only snippets. This next one is a 17-second snippet of an unidentified song suspected to be from the 80s or 90s. It was uploaded to the internet in 2021. It's called, well, the title that we've given to it is Everyone Knows That, Ulterior Motives. Possible theorized sources for the song include a 1990s MTV broadcast, a piece of production music, or a commercial jingle. Jeez, let's talk about obscure.
You're carrying your machine, Phoenix style, collecting the world of life. Everyone knows that, yeah, you can. Figure it out more, tell me the truth. Evolution.
All right, and then the final one, Patreon bonus. This is called Alicia's song, known in Spanish as La Canción de Alicia. It's the name given to an incomplete song of unknown origin, first shared on Facebook in 2021. The oldest known record of the song dates back to July 5th, 2021, when a Facebook user shared the only known fragment in various groups asking if anyone knew the name. Part of the song was in a video edit with scenes from Disney's animated film Alice in Wonderland. Due to the audio's poor quality, which includes a noticeable echo, it is thought that Alicia's song is not recorded in a studio, but a live recording or song demo. Despite the song's English lyrics, the vocalist does not seem to be a native speaker due to their accent and the pronunciation of some words. The most popular theory suggests that the vocalist is a native Spanish speaker, with Chile and Argentina being the two most commonly suggested countries of origin. This one is a little longer. I think it's about maybe somewhere around a minute. So let's listen.
When I see your face in the darkest night, I just wanna be the only who's in your mind. But my life is ripped, I see